All right, guys, today I want to make a quick video, reaching out to all the people that, understand that something feels a little off. That's a good thing, that's the first step towards, waking yourself up. Yeah, there is something wrong, and it always has been. We live in a world where the first person to get information is in control, so when we're out here day to day living this 9 to 5 clocking in, sometimes it's very easy, especially from grade school, to get trapped up into programming, because programming is what's forced on us, it's what's institutionalized inside of our society. So it's very easy to think you're doing something right. But like what was J. Cole said, you came a long way, but bad news is you went the wrong way. Yeah, that's a very true statement, man. That's very possible to do, and a lot of us have done it. I'm gonna speak for myself. I have done it, guys. I put myself in a lot of situations that I didn't have to, in life. So what I figured out at the age of maybe 33, 34, I started to wake up. It took me about 4 or 5 years, to be honest, guys, for me to even get to the point I am now, where I'm just riding around, riding bicycles, and building the stability outside of the marriages that I obviously not. I'm divorced now. When you follow tradition, you get what tradition offers, and we know tradition only offers the outcomes that we know about. So when you live a liberated lifestyle, you get the opportunity to create something new. My lifestyle may not be ideal to most people. I consider myself almost a nomad in so many ways. I'm self-contained. I can supply everything that I need on this earth as a man to myself and anybody I'm with. I just do not participate in what I see across the street there. I've done it plenty of times. I take care of myself, but I will not allow myself to chase the same thing that I feel like has kept me in poverty. I only get one life. I do want to be able to touch a lot of stability financially, and I don't want to continue to give it away to that place over there for $2,300 a month for a 2-bedroom. You know what I mean? So the goal, guys, is to find the right thing that works for you. What works for you? What makes you comfortable when you're working? When you go to work, do you feel good about being there 40 hours? Or would you feel better if you only work 2 days? And if you're going to work 2 days, what are you going to do aggressively to make sure that you compensate for that money? Because a good balance it's nothing wrong for the social aspect of it to have a job, for the social parts. I don't think anybody should be overly isolated within their own work life and create this whole lifestyle of isolation. I think that having a job and having some human interaction, letting some people interact with you with the full spectrum of characteristics, I think that's good and healthy for mental health. So try to keep your job for a day or two, even if it's your company but you're working with co-workers or employees. Put yourself in a situation to where you are able to balance that out. Work for yourself, fully for yourself, or work for a job part-time. See if that works for you. It worked for me. It gave me the opportunity to have the freedom and also the stability to create the lifestyle that I live now. I'm peaceful. I've been in a situation to where I've been married. I have 5 bedrooms in a house, acre and a half of land surrounding the property. Everything a man could imagine. Most beautiful woman you could ever imagine. Beautiful children you could ever have. You know what I mean? And my life still ended up going downhill at that point because of the fact that nothing is promised. Everything changes, and you have to make provisions for that type of stuff in life. You know what I mean? I won't get into the specifics of that. It was a beautiful experience, but it didn't last. So at this point in my life, I've had to really, really look at the man in the mirror and say, okay, what do I want to happen to me? If I had to die within the next day or two, and I had to pass away with a peace of mind as a man, I want to make sure that I'm standing on my own feet, man, as far as what I believe in and what I'm willing to do and sacrifice or experience in my life. So yes, guys, I want to make this video for just more of a self-reflection of, we see what's going on in the world we live in. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful country, man. One thing I won't do is ever just sit here and say, man, the place that we have the freedom as citizens and just live and dwell in this country, that it's not a beautiful experience, because I fully understand the concept of living in another country, especially where things are not as established. Our country isn't the best when it comes to, well, to be honest with you, I mean, at this point, I would probably say that this country is the best when it comes to the creation of these different cultures that get emulated all over the world, all over the world. I mean, I barely see many Americans emulating other countries the way that I see other countries emulating this one. So that's a positive thing. That's a very big positive thing. So this country is doing enough to draw attention. But when you live here as a civilian, you see the ins and outs. But I got to be honest with you guys, the ins and outs are not as bad as they seem. You just have to make them work for yourself. Remember, nobody told you had to work for 40 hours. You can bargain with people. You can let them know, hey, I'm here to do business. I only need 20 some hours a week. If that's not the part-time that you're looking for, I respect that. But if you could use me in the future, that would be great. Allow yourself to set relationships. Solid relationships. Don't get a job for 40 hours and tell them everything that they want to hear, and then when you get to work, you're not feeling it and you just disappear on them. Because you're not the first person to do that. You're not the first person to promise them the world either. So it's better to just be direct and honest and do business with people and just let them know, hey, I got your back if you can work with me. And create a schedule for yourself that you respect and you feel good about, and just keep pushing. Keep pushing, guys. You don't have to subscribe to the foolishness they've been sold us, especially when it comes to housing. Hey, man, you want to live in your car, you want to buy an RV, you want to buy a van, you want to live in a box that you put on top of some trailers, whatever it is, my guy, man, whatever you need to do, to live peaceful, do that. Don't worry about what people got to say, man. You know what I mean? What does it really matter? Like, okay, let's take a look at this part. There's people everywhere, right? And if you consider, I know none of these people. You know none of these people. You know what I mean? No matter geographically where you go, what park you go to right now, you're not going to know the people that are walking by you. So don't ever allow yourself to be so self-conscious as to think that what you do really matters to other people. Love yourself enough to make life easy for you. Excuse my language, man. Fuck what other people's opinions are of you. Because, man, you'll die as a coward, man, living your life that way. If you know how to take care of yourself fully, where you can look around and say, hey, I'm all right. That's what you need to aim for. And if you get a chance to meet a partner and y'all can put something together in life, because by now, that's about down to what it takes to survive out here, man. It down there takes that. Everybody I see that got a lot of shit, man, ain't nothing but a matter of time, man, for they ain't got a lot of shit, man. So something's going on where people go up, be stable for a little bit, then 10 years, man, they somebody totally different. You don't even know them financially. So let's just be real with this situation, man. Like, it's not worth setting yourself up to fail. Let's try our best as individuals to create something that makes it work for us, man. Life is too short, man. Do not be a rerun of another nigga, man. Do not do that. Do not be a rerun of another woman. Make your own path, create your own journey. Do not, I repeat, do not allow yourself to be in a situation where the best thing in your life that you can get is something that somebody before you already experienced that you're emulating. Take it easy. I appreciate y'all very much, man. I'm about to jump on this hog here, and I'm gonna hit me some corners, man. Get some peace of mind, you feel me? That's the goal, man. Live life. All right, guys.